After years and years of using nothing but BaitPlastics Plastisol, can't believe I'm saying it, but I am switching plastics, and you're gonna wanna hang around because you just gotta see it to believe it. Look at this stuff. Look at how clear it is. It's like I'm working with water. Crystal clear. It's like glass. The clearest, like not even in the ballpark of comparison. It is the clearest Plastisol I've ever used. And if you look really hard, maybe you can find the wispiness of some fumes. I mean, I can see them every now and then, but they're basically non-existent. This stuff has such a low odor. I thought that something was wrong when I first used it. I had a preview gallon that, truth be told, sat back there for like a month, maybe 6 weeks. I didn't even bother opening it because I didn't think it was gonna be all that great. And then I went ahead and finally got around to doing it. Brought it out of the microwave after my normal vac. It vacs out perfectly. Brought it out, started stirring it, and I was speechless. Wendy was in the room with me back there, and I called her over to look at it. I was so stunned. And then the smell was non-existent. And this is medium blend. I've cooked a cup of its big brother hard blend, and it's just as clear. All the extra resin, and it's glass clear, and I shot that hard at like 325 to 330. I have to shoot hard at 370 just to keep it workable. I never thought I would come off of BaitPlastics. It was gonna take a miracle to do that until this stuff arrived on the market. What the heck is it? It is the brand new Porusol Pro from Lureworks. I actually had the original Porusol from Lureworks and hated it. I'm just being straight up. I hated it. It was awful. So I had little interest in trying this new stuff out and being disappointed again. But then, yeah. Does it smell in the shop? No. No. You know what's right above me? This is Reed's room. Right there, folks. That is Reed's room. My son directly above me. And right over there on the other side of the garage, that's Gwen's room, my other child. If we go back there, that's my own bedroom. And then if we go over here behind that door, that's the basement den where we all like to hang out. Low odor, minimal fumes at least. Good ventilation, I have that everywhere. But low odor is absolutely critical. I mean, it's on another freaking level. And I couldn't wait until they finally started putting it out there on the market. You guys can go out and get a gallon. You can get 5 gallons if you want, whatever. I'll be sure to drop the link to the site directly to it. I don't get anything out of this, right? Not an affiliate with them, nothing like that. It's just they sent me some to try, and I was legit blown away. We're gonna make a bait today with it, but we're also gonna do some other stuff. I need to tell you a couple more things about it, but one of the things that I wanna do that I haven't done yet, I've heard stories, but I haven't really taken this guy up in temperature and tried and tested out the durability. One of the guys over at Lureworks said he accidentally took it up to 440, no degradation whatsoever. So that's what I'm gonna kind of try to do with you. I don't want to make a dreaded, muffin top, but I do want to see how high we can get it and see if it retains its clarity all the way through. And then yes, we will make a bait. I've got the Epic Stickel out, 5.2 Stickel, because I want to do a clear belly with just some flake in it. And this has got a nice long curly tail. So a couple other things before we get into that and the temperature. This thing, sort of crazy looking. Lureworks sells it. If I had any bone of contention with this stuff, it is the delivery system. I don't like these skinny neck bottles. I do prefer the the wider ones that I showed you earlier. But they have developed this. Put it in your drill. It goes down into the top of the thing, scrapes the bottom, scrapes the edges just fine. It will settle just a little bit, but you know what else is kind of crazy about this stuff? This thing sat there, as I mentioned, unused for a month, 6 weeks at least, and it looked like this. I never saw it separate, which is confusing, right? You got resin on the bottom, plasticizer on top. It clearly separates. This stuff separates a little bit down to the bottom because you have to stir it up, but it never looks like it separates. So you're definitely going to want to get one of these unless you have some answer yourself, or you can transition those gallons over to the wide mouth, which is what I plan to do once I use up all of my bait plastics. All right, this stuff is starting to gel up on us, starting to cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the microwave, get it back up to its normal working temperature. And before we jump into the bait, we're going to take this guy up into the oblivion. All right, here we are at 368. Look, oh gosh, I'm sorry, I'm geeking out about this. I know, it's just every single time I'm looking at it on camera, on the viewfinder, it's like it's water. It's insane. All right, so at 370, 368, 370, now we're gonna step it up, but I'm gonna go in small increments. I'm thinking, let's go another, we got some room before it hits 400. Let's go another 20 seconds. All right, that's cooking up. I do expect some additional fumes because it's just hot, right? There's a difference between the two. And I will say, when I used, with respect to the smell and fumes, the hard blend definitely had a higher smell, a more noticeable smell. But when I compare in memory to using the hard blend for bait plastics, it's like, I mean, it's not even in the same ballpark. My entire shop here was full of that smell for quite a while, even though it was low odor as well. And this stuff, just equivalence, right? Comparing equivalence, it's just not even close. 387, going down to 385 as I stirred it. Another 20. Oh, this is thin. Where are we at? 408. You guys see that? Over 400 degrees, zero degradation. Now, trust me, I mean, we've all been there. We've all cooked it too far on accident. If you're over 400 already, this is kind of where you stop, but we're not stopping. Let's go. Things are getting dicey now. I don't care. Let's go another 20 seconds. No muffin. Where on earth are we here? 420. Oh man. Another 20 seconds. My goal, by the way, is to get this to 450. If we can get it to 450, I'm quitting. I saw 443, 435. I am starting, all cards on the table, I'm gonna be honest. I am starting to get just a little bit more fumes at this stage, but it still is looking really great. I'm only going 15 seconds and we're done. 451, there it was right at the beginning. As I stirred it, it dropped down below. 451 degrees. Dudes, I mean, it's not even yellowing. What yellow I see is the color of my wood underneath of it. I think the only other thing I wanted to mention before we jump into the bait making, which we're gonna do next, is a general observation about how medium is medium versus how hard is hard. And in general, in my opinion, for whatever that's worth, I think these run a little bit softer. As I move forward using this, my normal blend is going to be a medium hard, which I think is going to be very similar to 292, maybe just a little bit softer. When they launched this, medium hard was going to be an option, but it wasn't available on the website. It may be there now. So definitely go check out if you are a medium hard kind of guy. You saltwater guys, you want that hard bait, you may end up needing to add a little bit of hardener. It's just going to be, you know, get some, play with it, see what you think. It may be good right out of the chute. I've got 2 more cups right here. Gonna put these in the microwave, warm them up to do our vac, and then we're gonna make our shtickle. All right, here we go. 1 cup of not BaitPlastics 242 as is the norm around here, but 1 cup of Lureworks Porusol Pro medium blend. And this is going to be the top. I'm thinking kind of a classic smoky shad, only instead of the belly being monkey milk, which is what I normally do, we're going to do a clear belly with some flake to really to show off the clarity of this plastic. So that is the 2nd cup going in while we work on the top. Taken to 370 like you're working with water. It's absolutely amazing. All right, 5 drops of black. 3, 4, 5. That's Lureworks black, by the way. There is a difference between different companies, different levels of saturation. That's Lureworks black. Just a nice smoke color. We've got BaitPlastics small size silver. Let's go with a 1/16 of a teaspoon. And then we got some blue, probably my favorite blue available, absolutely stunning in black and blue. If you've never been able to find a blue that can stand up to black in a classic black blue pattern, this stuff is it. It is royal blue from Lureworks. Royal blue from BaitPlastics, very different color. So nice bright blue. We're gonna go with 1/16 of that as well. And of course I like to spice it up a little bit with some Tide Walker from 8-Bit Baits. And as is the norm, I don't go very light. So 1/4 of a teaspoon if it doesn't all blow away from my adequate ventilation here in the shop. Oh yeah. Oop, there's our ding-a-ling on the other. That is gonna make for a beauteous top. All right, yep, we're at 366. And this is gonna be one seriously easy belly. Because all I'm going to do is put some Barlow's holographic silver in the bottom just to kind of give it a little zing. Not even a full 1/16, just, well, I don't know, channeling my inner sparkle queen here. A full 1/16, and then some of this whisker glitter, silver whisker glitter, much larger particle size on this, so it'll spread out, but I'm still only going to do kind of a heaping-ish 1/8. And stir that up. Try not to get as much of it stuck to the stir stick as possible. Yeah, I mean, freaking gorgeous, right? It's absolutely amazing. Alright, these guys were right. Ooh, 320. Oh, a little hotter than that. There we go. 322-ish. That looks good. And pretty darn low. 320, 325. I really try to keep things around that level. Let me get the block. And the injector SDG multi-block. Our clear side is on the right. Belly is facing me. These did not sit on there very long, so hopefully I don't seize up here because we're shooting so cold. Wasn't really planning that part out very well. There we go. Into it. I'm not going to shoot that first port because that is the tail mold. And I'm not shooting the tails. I'm going to shoot the whole baits here. Super smooth, just like usual. Alright, yep, we are cooled off. Get those off of there and get you guys up where you can see. We'll probably get a little bit of color from the top all the way through the tail, but I'm really hoping that the belly takes over most of that tail so you can see the clarity and how beautiful it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It does not disappoint. I'm telling you what, goodness gracious. Look at that. Right through the clear tail. Wow. Porusol Pro making a classic smoky shad look absolutely phenomenal. I'm struggling with how to show you this. When I said at the beginning, you're just gonna have to see it to believe it. Even in the bait, it's almost like that's still true. Absolute gin clear. There's the whole bait. Well, almost the whole bait. You get this thing extended and it's like 5 inches, you know. But yeah, crystal clear. I'm a broken record. I know. I'm just super excited. I haven't been this blown away, surprised, and jacked about I don't know that I've ever been that about a Plastisol, and this one takes the cake. If you want to at least get a gallon to try for yourself, maybe it's not for you for some reason, I don't know, but it would probably behoove you to at least check it out, see what you think. If fumes are an issue like they are for me, they are for you, then I haven't found anything even close to this good. Thanks for coming along with me on this one, guys. I hope you check it out, because you're going to be seeing a lot of it here on this channel. And until the next time, see you guys in the shop.